From ClemsonTigers.com, the number 9 Clemson softball team opened up the 2022 home slate at McWhorter Stadium on Friday with 2 victories to extend the Tigers' home winning streak to 18 games dating back to March 27, 2021. The Tigers shut out of both Boston University and St. Francis on the first day of the Clemson Classic to improve to 9-3 overall on the year. The first game, Aaliyah Logaleo hit a walk-off 2-run homer in the bottom of the 5th inning to clinch the run rule victory against Boston University. 8 Clemson batters recorded a hit against Boston, led by Cami Piera going 3 for 3 with a double and 2 singles. Abby Vieira was also perfect at the plate, going 2 for 2 with 2 singles and an RBI, while Aaliyah Logaleo was 2 for 3 with 2 RBIs. The Tigers got on board in the second with Marissa Gumbarda leading off with her 51st career home run. Play continued with Logaleo hitting her first of 2 hits on the day with a single to the shortstop. Vieira brought Logaleo home with a single to push Clemson's lead to 2-0. Heading into the bottom of the 5th, Mackenzie Clark began the series of hot bats for the Tigers with a 2 RBI single up the middle to bring home pinch runner Carly Shannon from third and Sam Russ from first. Valerie Cagle continued the inning by bringing Clark, who stole second, home from scoring position. Piera then came up with her 3rd hit of the night up the middle to score Ansley Houston, recording Clemson's 4th run of the inning and setting up Logaleo for the game-winning walk-off. In the circle, Valerie Cagle is 5-2, went the distance to earn her 2nd solo shutout of the season. In Game 2, sophomore Reagan Spencer pitched her first complete game of the year in the evening matchup against St. Francis. The Lexington, North Carolina native threw 84 pitches and struck out 2 batters while only walking 1 to keep the Red Flashes off the board for 7 innings. She was supported by a strong Clemson defense that turned 2 double plays, one in the 4th inning and another in the 7th. Graduate transfer Sam Russ went 2 for 3 at the plate and scored the game-winning run to lead Clemson. Gumbarda, Cagle, and graduate Bailey Taylor also recorded a hit, while Carly Shannon added a run. Momentum swung in Clemson's favor in the 6th inning against St. Francis, which began with Russ hitting a single through the right side. She quickly stole second to be in scoring position when Mackenzie Clark flew out to right field. Russ headed to third after tagging, rounded the base, and went home after St. Francis's shortstop made an error when fielding the throw in from the outfield. With the bases clear and 2 outs, Cagle hit a single to the Red Flash's second baseman to keep the Tigers alive. Shannon came in to pinch run, quickly stole second, and was brought home by Gumbarda, who dropped a double over the center fielder's head to put the cap on Clemson's victory 2-0. Up next, the Tigers will continue to play the Clemson Classic today against Akron at 12:30 p.m. With both wins yesterday, Clemson also clinched a spot in the championship game on Sunday evening at 6 p.m. All the games will be available on ACCNX. Let's hear what some of the players had to say after the game.
Marissa, hit your 3rd home run in a week today. Started things off in the first game, then you had the big double to close out the second game. Just how well are you seeing the ball right now?
Well, last week was not very well. Worked this week on just not doing too much, seeing, bat to the ball and not, overdoing anything. So I worked with my coaches this week, just, back to some basics, did some tees the other day at practice, which was good, and I feel like I got, some confidence back today.
Just for the both of you, just how did it feel to be home, come home with 2 shutouts after being away for so long? 10 games is a long time to be away to start the season.
Yeah, it was really nice to be back at home, especially since we have a travel roster. We've been limited on the amount of players that we're able to travel with, so it feels really good to have all of our teammates back together and to just be in front of our fans again. It's just a feeling that it's so amazing to be back here and play. So you never forget that feeling of just hearing the fans cheer and just being behind you. So that's been really nice to give them a show as well and give the 2 shutouts and 2 wins. So.
There's nothing like a home atmosphere. There's nothing like it, and having our walk-up songs and our people and our community around us, I don't think that's something I'll ever get over. I was looking around and knowing that our community has our back.
For either of you, the way last season ended, a lot of people that know softball thought you were kind of disrespected by the committee with not only not hosting a regional, but being sent to Alabama. Did you come into the season with a chip on your shoulder at all? And if so, how good does it feel to be getting that early season respect, number 9 in the rankings already?
I mean, I think our coaches put us in a really good position this year with the schedule that we have. In the past, we definitely have not been playing some of these top-ranked teams that we're playing now. Obviously, we just got our first top 10 win with Washington, and I think that's where we needed to earn a little bit more respect with the committee and just with everybody in the softball community. We needed to show them, yeah, we can take these big ACC series and we can win an ACC regular season championship, but can we actually hang with these top 10 teams? And I think our coaches have put us in a really good position with that schedule, and we just have to continue to prove ourselves when we play those big teams, and also play teams that are unranked or some of the mid-major teams that are really, really strong postseason teams like the ones we have in this tournament. We just can't take any team for granted and continue to prove ourselves in that way.
Yeah, I agree with Cammie. I think we put ourselves in a good position this past weekend and played some good teams. A lot of those teams we played have ranked top 25, and I think our coaches say this over and over and over again, like, we don't worry about the opponent we play. If we play Clemson, we're going to have a good day. And so like Cammie said, we're playing some top 10 teams, we're playing some teams that, may not be ranked, but at the end of the day, if we play Clemson, we have a good shot of having a good day.
Great stuff there from Cammie Piera and Marissa Gumbarda. Cammie is having a great start to the year, batting .382 with 7 runs and 13 hits and 5 RBIs. Marissa Gumbarda is still trying to get her batting average up right now, sitting at .250 with 5 runs, 8 hits, and 7 RBIs. Been doing great with RBIs so far, but she'd definitely like to be able to get her batting average up and have about double the amount of hits that she has so far. Still working through it with those drills. Good things to see for the Tigers as they continue this weekend. Let me know what you think in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel.